Hey, welcome to the Elvis Workshop. So I said recently that I wanted to get out more and do more videos out in the field, out in the real world, instead of just in the YouTube studio here. I have done a few, but I haven't done a lot. And I had to go down for work today and pick up some parts, and I had to go right by this place, literally across the street. So I thought it would be a great opportunity to make a video. I thought about this for a while actually, but after my new idea of going back to the videos that I used to do years ago, this place just happened to come up just because I happened to be by there. So I did make one little mistake, just a year, and I corrected it with some text on the screen, but I just wanted to kind of clarify because it's not really clear in the video. So Mordecai owns this place, and he came to Las Vegas in 1974. In the video I say 1973, and then like I said, I corrected it with text at the bottom, but I want to talk about it. He sells jewelry, and when he first got to town, he sold it wholesale, which basically means he didn't have a store. He was a jewelry salesman with no store. And so he built a brick and mortar shop in 1976 and opened it, but he was actually here in Las Vegas actively selling jewelry in 1974. So even though it says established 1976, he was active in Las Vegas in 1974 as a jeweler. And so anyway, I got a cool short little video. I'm going to be doing more videos like this. I hope you enjoy this. And here we go. All right, I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada, driving down the 15 freeway. I'm about to exit on Charleston, and I want to show you a pretty interesting spot. It's known by a lot of the locals here as one of the go-to spots for this type of thing. There's the Stratosphere over there, or the Strat as they call it now. That's the Strip, for those that aren't familiar. This is a nice overcast, cloudy day in Las Vegas. But I'm going to take you to a place that's it's an Elvis related spot 100%, but it's a spot he never visited. So how's it an Elvis related spot if he never visited? Well, I'll show you here in a minute. Right, turning onto Industrial. Now this place that I'm going to take you to is in quite the industrial area, hence the name of the road. And now we're going to turn onto a road called Western. But down in this area, there are a lot of machine shops. There are a lot of welding shops, car repair shops, trailer repair shops, all kinds of stuff like that. It's very industrial down here, and you can see some of these really old buildings that have been here forever. There's the Punk Rock Hall of Fame, right in the middle of nowhere. Little darlings. We'll just keep going. Thousands of beautiful girls and 3 ugly ones. Man, look at how overcast it is today. It's nice. Usually, because of our elevation here, the sky is just solid blue, not a cloud in the sky. So it's nice to see some clouds. So I didn't just want to roll up on this place. I wanted to kind of give perspective of what it looks around here. Looks like around here. Got a lot of these old buildings with different businesses in them that run every day down here and do a lot of things that a lot of people need, but they don't necessarily know where these places are. A lot of fabrication shops, plumbing supply stores, very, very industrial. You think, what would Elvis be doing down here? I can actually already see where we're going. You probably don't because you're not familiar with this area. Look at all these old buildings around here. Look at the roof on that building, that gray building right there. Okay, so here I am at the non-Elvis spot. Elvis never came here. But let me tell you a little bit about this place. First of all, if you look right behind that freeway right there is the 15 freeway. See all those cars and trucks going by? And if you look up here, see a big giant sign that you can see from the freeway that says The Jewelers. This is the Jewelers of Las Vegas. There are, I believe, 3 locations in the valley, but this one is the important one for the story today. Mordecai, the jeweler, and he's in there every day, and he's a really nice guy. I've gone in and spoken to Mordecai several times. So some of the information I'm going to give you for this video, I got directly from him. Look at the sign, it says since 1976. So he told me, Mordecai told me, that he came to Las Vegas in 1973 and he opened up a jewelry store. And right there it says 1976 as well. And how is this related to Elvis? So Mordecai was Elvis's jeweler in Las Vegas. He used several jewelers. There's actually a couple in Las Vegas that he used, but he also used Mordecai. And some of the really famous jewelry that Elvis had was from Mordecai. But Elvis never came here, and I'll tell you why. Elvis would be at the suite at the International Hotel. Well, it would be the Las Vegas Hilton at this time, not the International. He'd be at the Las Vegas Hilton, and he would decide that he wanted some jewelry, and he would call Mordecai on the phone, or have somebody, maybe Joe Esposito, call Mordecai and say, hey, Elvis is looking for some jewelry. So Mordecai would come to the store or his personal stock at his house or wherever he had his jewelry, pick out several pieces, put them in a case, and bring them to Elvis at the hotel. So I asked Mordecai, did Elvis ever visit your physical store, this physical location of this store? And he said, no, Elvis never came here one time. But Elvis would call him and say, hey man, bring me some jewelry. You might remember the famous ram's head necklace that Elvis had. And I got the chance to wear it once. I saw it multiple times. A friend of mine used to own it, and he sadly passed away. But he let me take this picture of me wearing it. It was made by Mordecai for Elvis. At one time, I was out with the owner of the necklace. Michael Werner was his name. And Mordecai happened to be at the same event, same party. And Mordecai saw the necklace on Michael, walked up to him and said, I made that. And Michael was stunned at this and said, what are you talking about? You made this. And Mordecai said, I made that necklace for Elvis. And he said, Mordecai said, can I see the emblem, the ram's head, not the necklace itself, but the ram's head. So Michael took the necklace off and showed it to Mordecai. He flipped it over and Mordecai said, look right there, that's my maker's mark. So Mordecai picked out the necklace from a crowd, and it was a, pretty outstanding necklace, you can't miss it. Came over, claimed it, said he made it, and then proved it to Michael by showing the maker's mark. So how cool is that? So I'm out now, and I want to show you a couple things. The points of interest here. So this is Western Avenue right here. And that road right there is Sahara. So you go under it, under the bridge, go around, loop around, and come up and cross over. Look at these old buildings. These things they've been here forever. And I want to show you something pretty cool too. I saw this yesterday when I was out here. I don't know what this has to do with the jewelers. I don't know if it's just simply for advertising or what, but I wanted to show you something. It's this old roof. There's a guy backing up over here. On the top of this seemingly unrelated building, it looks like a storage facility on the other side of the road. So there's the jewelers over there. Is a sign advertising the jewelers. So it's not why I came back here. What I wanted to show you is there is the Jewelers of Las Vegas right there. So you would take Western and you would go down this way to Sahara, loop around and come back, go down Sahara this way. And if you look right here, I had to chop the video. There was a van blocking me. So again, there's the building advertising the jewelers on it. There's the sign for the Jewelers of Las Vegas. You go down Sahara this way, and it's been built up since the 70s, a little bit more. But you can see right there, is what used to be the Las Vegas Hilton. Of course, now it's the Westgate, originally the International Hotel. But Sahara, which is that road you see those cars going on right there, that road goes right over to Paradise. Take a right on Paradise, and then there's the hotel. By the way, that is a condo. That is a condo building back there, and I've been in it many times doing work. There are postcards from the 1970s that show the Hilton Hotel, and that can be seen in the background. In between the hotel and the condo building is a golf course and a gated community, and that's where Dr. Ganem lived. So, I just want to show you today the Jewelers of Las Vegas, where Elvis would get some of his jewelry in this very industrial area on the underbelly of Las Vegas. If you're ever in town, come and look up the Jewelers of Las Vegas. Go in and visit Mordecai. He's got some beautiful jewelry in there, and he has pictures all over the shop of people that have bought jewelry from him. A lot of actors and a lot of, you know, boxers, athletes, that kind of thing. He's very popular with that kind of clientele, and he sells amazing jewelry. He also makes TCB and TLC necklaces from the original molds. So if you're ever out here in Las Vegas, go visit Mordecai at the Jewelers of Las Vegas. All right, so there you have it. A little quick, short video. I hope you enjoyed that. Mordecai's a really nice guy, very serious businessman, of course. He's got 3 locations in town, but the main one is down there on Western, and that's where he is every day. There's one actually like 4 miles from my house up here in Summerlin, but he's in the main one that he's had since 1976. Great guy. Very nice to the Elvis fans when they come in. And like I said in the short video, he does make TCB and TLC necklaces. So if you want one from one of Elvis's jewelers, go pick them up. When you're in town, just come over there, just go over there and check him out. Anyway, nice guy, cool shop, and all the walls in the whole place are filled with all kinds of pictures of everybody on the planet that's bought from him. It's really actually kind of cool to check out. So if you're in town, pop by, see him, and you know, don't just try to be a tourist, you know, buy something. He's a businessman. Support the business. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little video. I'm going to be doing more of these. I hope you like it. If not, you ain't nothing but a hound dog. Thank you for tuning in to the Elvis Workshop. I'll see you next time.